Hello and welcome. In this math tutorial, our task is to find the values of x that satisfy the given logarithmic equation. Now, to solve this equation, we need to remember that when we have a statement such as log to base a of b is equal to c, that this also means that a to the power c is equal to b. That is, a to the power c is equal to b. That means that we can rewrite the given logarithmic equation as 4 over x to power 2 is equal to x squared minus 6. That is, 4 over x to power 2 is equal to x squared minus 6. Opening this bracket, we have 4 squared, which is 16, over x squared. And this is still equal to x squared minus 6. The next thing we are going to do will be to multiply both sides of this equation by x squared to get rid of this fraction. When we do that, we have that 16 is equal to x squared multiplied by x squared minus 6. And of course, from here we have that x squared times x squared, which is x squared squared minus 6x squared is equal to 16. Rearranging this equation, we have x squared squared minus 6x squared minus 16 is equal to 0. You can see that we now have a quadratic equation in x squared, and we can factorize this equation. We simply have to find the factors of minus 16 that add up to minus 6. And that is going to be minus 8 and 2. Because minus 8 times plus 2 is going to give us minus 16. And minus 8 plus 2 is going to give us minus 6. So factorizing this equation, we have x squared minus 8 multiplied by x squared plus 2 is equal to 0. And of course, from here we have that either x squared minus 8 is equal to 0, or x squared plus 2 is equal to 0. From here we have that x squared is equal to 8, or x squared is equal to minus 2. But then, look at this. Remember that x is part of the base of a logarithm, so it must always be positive. So, this result is unacceptable. So we go with this. We have that x squared is equal to 8. To find the value of x, we take square root of both sides of this equation. When we do that, we have that x is equal to the square root of 8. The positive square root of 8. Once more, x must be positive. And of course, we know that x is equal to the square root of 8 is 4 times 2. And we know that the square root of 4 is 2. So we have that x is equal to 2 root 2. So this is the value of x that satisfies the given logarithmic equation. Now let us check our answer. Now, first of all, let us evaluate the base of the logarithm, that is 4 over x, when x is equal to 2 root 2. So we have 4 over 2 root 2. But of course, 4 is 2 times 2. And we have 2 root 2. And 2 is equal to root 2 times root 2. So this is simply equal to 2 times root 2 times root 2 over 2 root 2. This is going to take care of that, and this is going to take care of that, leaving us with root 2. So now we have log to base root 2 of, here we have x squared. So let us square this. We have 2 squared, which is equal to 4, multiplied by root 2 squared, which is equal to 2. And of course, this is equal to 8. So this is log 2 base root 2 of 8 minus 6, which is the same as log 2 base root 2 of 2. But of course, we know that 2 is equal to root 2 squared. So this is equal to log 2 base root 2 of root 2 squared. Now, let us remember that when we have log 2 base a of a to the power b, that this is simply equal to b. So log 2 base root 2 of root 2 squared is simply equal to 2, which is exactly what we have on the right hand side. And with that, we come to the end of today's exercise. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like to support the channel. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.